Roger John Madden in Acapulco, Mexico, in my little house. I just returned home. It's kind of late. I think it's probably close to 10 on a Saturday night. I'm pretty sure it's a Saturday, yeah. I just was with my friends at Myrna's coffee shop. You see the lizard on the ceiling. I have at least one lizard that hangs out on the ceiling. It's so cute. I like the lizards. At first, I was a little thrown by them being in the house, but now they're my little pets. They do upstage me at times. So I was hanging out at the coffee shop with happy people, happy Mexicans. And I never tire of saying how happy the Mexicans are. And they were singing and dancing and whistling while they worked around the restaurant. And I'm a happy guy. I've always tilted towards the positive, but for 30 years I had a crippling diagnosis of bipolar disorder and took terrible drugs. So I had 30 really terrible years. But they ended in a flash. I said, okay, here's your get out of jail card. And in a moment I became happy, and for 5 years I've been it's awfully hard to make me unhappy. So that's true. And probably 50, somewhere between 50 and 100 times in the last 5 years, I've said, this has been the best day of my life. And every time I meant it, and I think they just keep getting better. So it's true. But tonight I said a different thing. I said, this is the happiest time in my life. Not just the day. The day was spectacular, but the time. And it's because I'm embedded in a family. It's embedded in a store, which is family and customers. It is really a peaceable kingdom. You know, back in Victoria, when I first came to Mexico a year and a half ago, I was embedded in a very dysfunctional system. Very dysfunctional. I won't go into the details, but I made a whole series of videos about how I was trying to bring Camelot to that spot because it was very, very hurting and toxic system. But I just arrived and I am I didn't fix anything there. No, I made my appreciation and my silliness and my dancing accentuates what was already there. I haven't fixed anything. I haven't changed anything. This is the way they are. Lovely, lovely, and poor. And I'm super poor right now. I'm as poor as I've ever been. Subsisting on a Social Security check. I had to pay, but I paid rent and I have a house. I have the stability of a place that I'm probably going to be in for a while. And I love the landlord, and he's amazing. He's the brother of the Myrna who runs the coffee shop, and he's just a mensch. He's an awesome guy. And I'm in Mexico where things are so much sweeter. And I swim in the Caribbean every day and just go back to God. And today there was a heavy rolling. It was not calm. It was heavy rolling. It got me even higher because I just released and surrendered. And this morning I did a 13-minute interview with an adorable young woman. So sharp, so sharp, so sharp. And I'm a good interviewer, and I'm good at helping people shine the light on where everything is wonderful in their lives and talking about what's hard. But I got spruced up. I got a little improvement the other day from a podcast on National Public Radio. Woman has a TED Talk and a book. And what it boils down to is don't try to fix the other person's problems. No, just help them talk. And basically, it's 6 different variations of Tell Me More. And that's what I did with this woman, Charlotte, this morning. I absolutely let go of any agendas I might have had. She is adorable. And I just wanted to help her talk, and help her shine the light on how wonderful she is. And so I did a bunch of variations of Tell Me More about that, and joined in and shared my stuff just enough for her to not feel alone and for her to feel like we were doing it together, and to show that I really, really understood what she was talking about. I'll put the link. I think it's pretty wonderful, 13 minutes. And she's a stunning person. And help her move into that and claim it. I think you'll probably notice that various times I would say something, and several times she said, "Gee, I don't know if I even know how to talk about that." And I waited and waited, and then she did, and said things that probably she's never said before. Or even, there's another lizard over there. Did you see that? Or the same one. No, there's two. There's two. Oh yeah, there's going to play a game over there. Everything is making me happy.